Are you letting the fear of falling limit your life? Losing leg strength and balance is the fastest way to lose your independence. As a physician, I've compiled the 8 most essential, science-backed exercises you need to build powerful, stable. This is your guide to powerful stability. Let's begin. We start with the lunge. While often viewed as advanced, it is the single most functional exercise because it mimics real-life movement. The lunge is essential because it is a unilateral exercise, meaning it works one leg at a time. Here's the key for seniors. Focus on the step. Start with your feet hip-width apart. Take a deliberate step forward. Slowly lower your body until both knees form roughly a 90-degree angle. Critically, make sure your front knee tracks in line with your... The lunge is a superb hip stabilizer. As you lower, your glutes and hip abductors fire to prevent your hips. If forward lunges cause knee discomfort, try the reverse lunge. By stepping backward, you keep your shin more vertical. Start conservatively with 5 repetitions leg for 3 sets. Focus entirely on perfect, slow control. With your foundational strength established, we move to the essential stabilizing muscles. Next, we will cover glute bridges, a simple exercise. This exercise is critical for correcting the posture issues that come from excessive sitting and is perfect for building confidence. Let's lie down and teach your glutes how to fire again, a fundamental step for functional walking. Our next pillar is the glute bridge. This exercise is your direct defense against gluteal amnesia, a common condition where your powerful... Lie flat on your back, knees bent, feet shoulder-width apart. Before lifting, perform a slight pelvic tilt. Tuck your tail. A common mistake is pushing too high, causing your lower back to arch. The goal is not maximum height. The downward or eccentric phase is just as important as the lift. Slowly and deliberately lower your hips back to the starting position. Strong glutes are critical for your walking gait. When your glutes are strong and active, they prevent your pelvis from tipping forward. Once 10 repetitions are easy, add a light loop resistance band above your knees. While lifting, focus on pushing your knees slightly outward again. The beauty of the glute bridge is its accessibility. You don't need a gym. If getting onto the floor is a challenge, you can perform this exercise. We've built the foundational strength. Now, let's apply that power to the single most critical movement for daily living, the sit. We will show you how to progressively practice this movement, starting from a high surface and safely working your way down. If you can master this one movement, you immediately reduce your dependency on others and significantly lower your fall risk. We move now to the single most important functional movement for daily autonomy, the sit to stand. The ability to rise. Proper form is critical. Sit tall with your feet flat on the floor, slightly under your knees. Before you initiate, use your legs, not your arms. Drive your weight into your heels and push your body upward and forward simultaneously. As you rise, consciously ensure your knees track directly over your second and third toes. If your knees tend to cave inward, if this exercise is challenging, begin by placing a firm cushion or block on the chair seat. This raises the height, requiring less.
Don't just collapse back onto the chair. The controlled descent, where you slowly lower your body until you just touch the seat.
Your primary goal should be to achieve 3 sets of 10 repetitions from a standard chair without using your hands. We've mastered vertical power. Now we address the often neglected muscles that prevent sideways falls, the hip abductors. We'll show you how to perform this exercise safely, with and without assistance, to directly train the muscles that keep your hips level. Strong lateral hip muscles ensure a smooth, confident gait, no matter the terrain. We've addressed forward and vertical strength. Now we must train for the stability that prevents most falls. Lateral. Every time you walk, your entire body weight shifts onto one leg. If your hip abductors are weak, your pelvis will drop on the unsupported side. If you are new or unsteady, use support. Hold on to a counter or sturdy railing. Take a controlled. The goal is stability. As you step, try to minimize the sway in your trunk. Your core muscles must work hard to keep your...
Once you can easily complete 3 sets of 15 steps in both directions without holding on, it's time for resistance. This exercise translates directly to your safety outside the gym. When you step over a small object or navigate uneven, we move now from strengthening the side muscles to challenging your immediate central balance. Next, we cover heel-to-toe walking. This exercise requires high concentration and forces your stabilizing muscles to activate instantly. It is one of the most effective. Aim for 3 sets of 15 steps in each direction. Dedicate time to this lateral training 2 to 3 times per week. Remember, your body only improves when you challenge it in uncomfortable ways. Sidestepping is your challenge for lateral strength. We've built power and lateral strength. Now we must refine your proprioception, your body's internal sense of its position. This movement intentionally narrows your base of support, demanding instant, precise activation from your ankle, knee, and hip stabilizers. The key is slow, deliberate movement. Before moving the rear foot forward, ensure your weight is fully centered and stable on the front foot. This is not just a leg exercise. It trains your vestibular system, your internal gyroscope, in conjunction with your visual processing. Avoid the temptation to stare constantly at your feet. Looking down disrupts the vestibular system. If walking is too difficult, start with the static tandem stance. Simply place one heel in front of the other and try to hold that position. The ability to walk heel to toe translates to immediate real-world safety. Navigating narrow hallways, weaving through a crowd. We've built central balance. Now let's strengthen the lowest link in the chain, the ankle and calf. Next, we cover calf. I will show you how to set movements safely to improve your strength, preventing and ensuring your trips. Aim to complete 10 heel-to-toe steps in one direction, rest, and repeat for 3 sets. If you can do this safely without support, remember that precision and placement is the power you are building here. Do not accept sloppiness in this exercise.
We've strengthened the core and trained the hips. Now we address the final link in the chain, the ankle and calf.
Weak calves can lead to what's called foot drop, where you struggle to lift the front of your foot when stepping. This makes you drag your toes, leading to dangerous stumbles.
More than just strength, your calf muscles are essential for circulation. They act as a venous pump, squeezing the veins in your lower legs. Stand holding a sturdy surface for balance. Rise slowly onto the balls of your feet, taking 3 seconds to reach the highest point. Hold the... To ensure comprehensive strength, vary your foot position. Perform a set with your toes pointed straight forward to target the entire calf. If 2 feet on flat ground is easy, safely move to a bottom stair or sturdy step. By allowing your heels to drop below, your ultimate goal is to safely perform the slow, controlled calf raise on one leg. This unilateral exercise is a massive strength builder.
We've built the supporting strength. Now, let's combine everything into the gold standard test of fall risk, the single leg stance.
This simple exercise is the best indicator of your current mobility and will give you a clear, measurable goal for your daily routine. Aim for 3 sets of 15 repetitions in each of the 3-foot positions. Make this a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. We've built the strength. Now we test and refine your core stability. The single leg stance is the single best predictor of your strength. This simple test demands the integrated function of every muscle we've trained so far. It forces your hip abductors and core to work. Safety first. Always begin this exercise next to a wall, sturdy counter, or the back of a solid chair. Lift 1 foot. The key is to keep your hips level and square. If you feel your standing hip jut out to the side, it means your gluteus medius is... Once you can hold the position for 30 seconds using just 2 fingers, move to the next level, taking your hands off the support. Your arms...
For advanced training, stand on a folded towel or a soft mat. The unstable surface forces your ankle stabilizers to work exponentially harder.
You don't need dedicated time for this. Practice your single leg stance while you are brushing your teeth, waiting for the coffee to brew. Our final foundational movement is a tool you can use anytime, anywhere to reactivate your strongest muscles. This technique is invaluable for improving posture and relieving lower back tension that builds up during long periods of sitting. Remember your goal: 30 seconds, unsupported, on each leg. Measure your time daily and watch your stability and confidence improve dramatically.
Our final pillar is a crucial tool for constant muscle activation and posture correction, the glute squeeze. As a society, we sit too much. This leads to tight hip flexors and inactive glutes, throwing your entire lower body alignment out of balance. To perform this while sitting, simply think of yourself pinching a penny between your butt cheeks. Squeeze the muscles together firmly and hold the contraction. When standing, the squeeze helps you achieve a stable, neutral pelvic position, combating the chronic low back arch that comes from weak glutes. For many patients, tight hip flexors and weak glutes are the hidden cause of nagging low back pain. To address imbalances, practice the unilateral squeeze, squeezing only one glute at a time. This is excellent for diagnosing. You now possess the complete 8-pillar mobility system, a comprehensive guide covering power, stability, and functional movement. Don't let fear of falling dictate your life. Consistency is the only currency here. Integrate these 8 movements and you will see a Aim to perform 3 sets of 10 seconds multiple times throughout your day. This micro exercise offers. Thank you for investing in your long-term mobility. Start your 8-pillar program today. You now have the complete 8-pillar system to eliminate fall risk and reclaim your independence. If this deep dive into functional, don't forget to subscribe for more clinically validated systems to extend your health span and cognitive function. Up next, we tackle